Oh, okay. This space is not working.
Yeah, X has been really buggy. Again, this is becoming a theme.
Whoa, could everybody hear me? It disconnected me there. Can you guys hear me? DeFi Sean?
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, I can hear you
yeah.
perfectly.
I can hear you just fine, brother.
oh my goodness, it totally just closed me out of the space. I was so scared for a second there, but we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the beautiful, amazing people from all around the world. Sorry for the little bit of a hectic start there. It wasn't hectic on your guys' end, maybe, but for me, I was kind of scared for a second there because it totally just rugged me out of the space. But now we're back. We're here. I'm so happy to be here. This is the Web3 Builders AMA. We have 10 absolutely amazing projects that are coming to speak in this space today. We figured we'd switch it up a little bit. And by the way, for those who don't know, I am in Singapore right now. I'm here for the XRPL Apex event, which it's been a lot of fun, honestly. It is different than most events that I've ever been to because it's basically only the main event. There's like no side events this whole time, but it has been interesting. It's been really cool. I've been having a blast out here. I've met a lot of really cool people from the XRPL. And for those who don't know, Victus Global, we're like the only VC firm that are investing into XRPL projects at the moment. So it was cool to meet some of the projects, put a face to the PFP, and just have a good time out here as well. It gives me an excuse to take a little vacation to Singapore and we're going to go to Universal Studios and have a good time after the event. But with all that aside, with my rambling aside, because I can ramble sometimes, this space I'm incredibly excited for. We have 10 absolutely amazing projects that are going to be speaking today, and this is going to be different from the mega spaces that we usually do. I wouldn't really consider this a mega space. This is more of an AMA. We have 10 really solid builders that are joining us today, and I'm super happy to have you guys here. If anyone down there in the crowd is supposed to speak, please request to speak, grab a mic, let's get you up here so you could talk about your project. If you are on the list for today, projects and anyone else in the listeners box down there, this is only for the projects today that were on the list. We have had our community spaces in the past that are really fun. We have a blast bringing different community members and different projects and different people that we don't know here at Victus come up to speak. They've been a lot of fun, but that's not this space today. Today is for the projects. And to get into the space, just to give some information so everybody knows, including all of the speakers. So, speakers, please do pay attention. Uh, all projects will have a 5 minute pitch time today. So normally during the mega spaces, it's only 3 minutes. We've been feeling like that's not always enough. So we're gonna start hosting these kind of a cross between a mega space and an AMA where everyone's going to be able to get 5 minutes, explain everything that they want to talk about for their project, get all that good information out there. I might ask a question or two as well. That's why it's kind of an AMA. I know a lot about the projects that are up here already, but some of you guys may have updates, some things I might want to touch on, some things I might want to ask or comment about. Not all the time, but sometimes. But either way, that's the premise of the space. Each project is going to have 5 minutes today. And we're just going to hear from some absolutely amazing builders in this space today. I mean, I'm incredibly excited for the projects that are going to be a part of this space today. So let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. No more waiting around, no more rambling. I would like to ask before we move on to the first project, please feel free to go into that bottom right corner, drop a like, drop a retweet, maybe even tag some friends if you're feeling extra generous. We have about 100 people in the space today. Let's get that up to maybe 200 today. Let's see what we're doing, because normally we're not hosting spaces on Wednesdays. This is the first time that we're kind of doing this style of AMA, so let's see how it goes. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to go good. Uh, let's give away 50 USDT in this space today. All you have to do to win this $50 worth of USDT is go into that bottom right corner and drop a number 1 through 100. Drop a number 1 through 100 in that bottom right corner. I'm writing down the number right now. That way, everyone knows that I am not cheating. There we go. Number has been written down. And the first person to guess that number down there in the bottom right corner in the comments will win $50 worth of USDT. And hey, while you're down there, please feel free to drop a like and a retweet. But with all of that being said, everybody, it is time to get the space going. We are going to hear from the 10 absolutely amazing projects in this space today. Like I mentioned, I believe there's still a few projects that we're waiting on. So if you are supposed to be speaking and you have not come up to the speaker box yet, please request to speak. That way we could get you up here and you could talk about your project. Each project has 5 minutes. And everybody, I have been very lenient in the past. I like to not have to cut people off, but here's what we're going to do today. That way I'm not interrupting anybody. We're going to set a timer for 5 minutes per project. Once that 5 minutes is just about up, I'll raise my hand like this. Everyone can see it. You can see me raising the hand. That means you have 30 seconds left. So, whenever that hand comes up, know that you have to wrap it up. If you don't take those 30 seconds into account, I will have to cut you off because I only want this space to be about an hour and a half. I'm out here in Singapore for XRPL Apex. Got to wake up early tomorrow, go to the event, do all this kind of stuff. I love hosting these Twitter spaces no matter where I am in the world, but have to keep it, reasonable for my schedule IRL as well. Man, I just keep rambling, don't I? So let's get to it, everybody. Let's go. I see 63 comments down there. No one has guessed the number yet. So keep trying. I see a few close guesses. And while you're down there, definitely drop a like and a retweet. Only 36 likes on the space so far. So definitely max engage, everybody. I really would appreciate it. While I've been rambling, I have picked the first speaker for today. And by the way, it's completely random. No pre-reserved time slots for the speakers today. By the way, I'm going to be throwing a few co-hosts to some of the projects. Please do accept if you'd like. If not, I'll throw it to another person. The first speaker for today is D-Tech Token. D-Tech Token, if you are available and ready to speak, the floor is all yours.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm from DTech. I'm CIO for the DTech. I want to mention about the DTech if you want.
Of course, you got 5 minutes to tell us everything about D-Tech. The clock's running.
Okay. DTech is an AI assistant ecosystem. DTech can be used different points. I want to mention about our products. First of all, DTech Vehicle Assistant. This assistant can be used in the car with the voice. It can control the car equipments with voice, like open the lights, move the seat, play my favorite song, etc. It can answer all the questions, including current questions. It can read the news. You can do all things safely because you use only your voice. And also DTech call center assistant. that can make a phone call and answers the coming calls. Firstly, we train the system with the company's data, and then DTech Assistant become an expert for the company's productions and services. It can answer all the questions about the companies. It can talking like a human. You cannot distinguish between a real human. And also, DTech Shopping Assistant is working on e-commerce platforms like a Shopify. You know that Shopify is the biggest e-commerce infrastructure company in the world. You can research product with your voice. You can give information about the products. You can compare the products and you can add your cart to products, and you can complete all the shopping process with your voice. It's a first in the world, I think. And also, DTech IoT Assistant can control the home devices and IoT devices also. You can control the lights, curtains, coffee machines in your smart home. And DTech Chatbot Assistant can use companies' websites and Android, iOS, and other platforms. To summarize, DTech is building an artificial intelligence assistant ecosystem that makes your life easier and allows you to generate income from data shared under GDPR.
Awesome stuff. DTech, I have a question for you. If someone wants to use your protocol, how do they go about it?
You, if someone used our
Just a very
products,
general
go to
question. How do they use your product? Where do they go? What
yeah,
websites? You know.
companies. In make a contract for the automotives, it can control the system in the car and also in the Shopify, I think. I'm a company in the Shopify and using Shopify infrastructure. Uh, all customers can use the system in the websites and home assistant systems. Our target, you know, that B2B, so we can contract the home assistant systems, and customers can use our system. So it's our target is B2B, but B2C can control and use the our systems also.
Awesome. Great stuff, DTech Token. What you guys are building is extremely interesting. I love it. I think it's definitely necessary for moving forward the future of tech and how we utilize different things. Great stuff. Love what you guys are building and really happy to have you guys up here today.
Thank you so much.
Of course, brother. Well, hey, everybody, that was the first project. And what I will say is we have found a winner. It looks like they are a part of the Shido ecosystem. They got their little Shido PFP. I pinned it up to the top. He guessed it really quick. The number was 67. Congratulations to Tango Dos Trace for winning yourself $50 USDT. I will DM you after the space. Make sure that it's the official Victus Global account. We will only ask you for your public wallet address. We will not ask for. There goes the top. If you guys heard that. Great stuff, though, D-Tech. Really happy to hear from you guys. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, everybody. We still have a lot of amazing speakers that have yet to speak in this space today. Again, this is kind of the first time that we're doing, I guess, kind of like a half of a mega space, a little bit of an AMA, a little bit of a chill and chill. We're just here to have a good time. I figured I'd get something up on the Victus Global Twitter while I am here in Singapore. We are planning an XRPL space this Saturday. If anyone is interested in the XRPL, a part of the XRPL, definitely feel free to come to that. That's going to be a fun one. I'm super excited for that. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. While I've been rambling, I have selected the next speaker for today. And again, it is completely random. These speakers, so projects, some of you guys might be waiting a little bit. Please forgive me if you do have to wait a little bit, but it shouldn't take too long because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects. A few of them didn't show up, so we only have 7 more projects to go, each project with 5 minutes. The next speaker for today will be DeFi Sean from Infineon. Incredibly excited to hear from you today. I see your community down there in the space. Really appreciate all of you guys showing up, as well as a lot of other communities, Captain BNB, Shido, and all the other communities that are a part of this space today. We appreciate each and every single one of you for showing up and listening to this space today. Really, really a pleasure to have each and every single one of you here. But without further ado, DeFi Sean, if you are ready to speak, the floor is all yours.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? As you said, I'm DeFi Sean. Quick little introduction of myself. I own the marketing company Krypton Cause Investing, along with the YouTube channel of the same name. Obviously, I'm also one of the founders of Infineon. So 5 minutes, let's go ahead and hop right into exactly what Infineon is. And there's a lot going on. So Infineon is the infinitely smarter blockchain. It's the world's first blockchain to increase in value with every single transaction that takes place on the blockchain. Also, one of your rare ecosystem that gives back to the whole community rather than just the developers. So everything that's built is designed to recirculate back into that ecosystem, which is huge and already built pretty much. So to kind of kick things off, we have 3 tokens. This is how it works and how the blockchain increases in value. We have our gas token, super simple. If you're familiar with Base, you'll be familiar with Infineon. Just like you send your ETH over to Base ETH, you're going to send your ETH over to Infineon ETH. That will allow you to interact on the blockchain. Next up, we have our liquidity token, which is the underlying asset of the blockchain. This is the wrapped ETH that with every single transaction, more and more ETH is thrown into that wrapped ETH contract, making it more and more valuable. And then lastly, we have the native token. This is the one or the token that's on the open market. When you go to Dex Screener, Dex Tools, that's going to be the chart you see for the native token. Now, roughly 40 to 50% of that revenue created with all of our products are going to be getting kicked back to that native token. It can currently be bought on Uniswap, which is ETH. It can be bought on Infinity Swap, which is our DEX. It can be bought on Bitmart. It could be bought on Biconomy, and there's going to be so many more listens to follow. And also stay tuned because that native token will have its first use case here coming very shortly. We'll probably announce it within the next couple of weeks. So that's the actual blockchain. Moving on to our DEX, Infinity Swap. That's where you're going to go ahead and swap the tokens on chain. So you use your gas token and you can buy any token that is launched on Infineon. You can create a token, you can lock that token. You can also wrap your ETH to get that ever appreciating asset. So if you had ETH, maybe you're holding it long term. If you wrap it with the Infineon ETH, you will actually benefit from every transaction on our blockchain for wrapping your ETH. Now, with the native token, we also have a staking option. Of the 235 million tokens that are currently in circulating supply, our supply actually just got verified on CMC. Over 80 million of those tokens are staked. Those stakers are going to get 10% back, and they're also going to get 5% of the gas fee that we charge with the little upcharge that we have to make the blockchain ever appreciating. So that's kind of everything for the native token, the DEX, and for the blockchain itself. We also created the Infineon wallet. Now, with the Infineon wallet, we didn't do anything earth-shattering, but you can go ahead and use it to interact on our blockchain. It is currently live on Android, and it also will be live on iOS soon as we get through all that red tape with Apple. Then we have our flagship product, Lunar Pump. Think Pump Fun. It's live currently on Infineon, Base, and BSC. That is the MVP product. Coming up next, we are launching on Sol. Should be live within the next couple of weeks. We're going to be doing definitely different things than Pump Fun's doing. First thing is we're going to have multiple bonding curves. You're going to have a 25K, a 50K, and 75K that you can choose from whenever you go ahead and launch your token. We're also going to have the ICO option, which is the initial community offering you the first truly fair option. So when you launch your token, you choose a dev buy, or an ICO buy. If you do an ICO buy, the community contributes to that. And once the cap is met and it goes ahead and bonds, everyone gets their tokens at the same exact starting price. So no one got in at 2K with the first buy and then 50K for the last buy. Also, within that, we have what we're calling the cha-ching function. Right when we launch, we're sending 50% of the revenue spread back through the entire platform. So anybody that's creating volume with their wallet on the platform, anyone that is launching tokens, they will automatically, when the threshold is met, get sent their Solana so that they go ahead and benefit from actually using the platform. So unlike Pump Fund that's making hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, they're actually taking this and we're distributing it back out. And we also have our Lunar Pump Fund social site, ThinkX, but for crypto. Huge site. It's available at app.lunarpump.fund. It is also on Android and iOS, and we're going to keep beefing this thing up to be more and more like Twitter with spaces and all that good stuff. But highly recommend going check out that app. It's going to be next level, and we're going to continue to build it. But yeah, that is Infineon in 5 minutes, which is really rough to give a kickback. I probably got like 5 seconds left, but yeah, that's Infineon in 5 minutes.
You had 19 seconds left. You did an absolutely amazing job. I do have the
Yeah,
timer on,
it's
everybody.
it's a lot to I actually set my timer so I know how fast or how
Oh,
slow I
okay,
had to
nice.
go
I
because
might
it
have
is
set
a
mine a little
lot
later
to
than
talk
yours.
about.
But no, DeFi Sean, great stuff, man. I think you explained everything extremely well. My question for you, and it's again not something super intrinsic, right? I, you mentioned that you have a YouTube channel. I know that you guys do different Twitter spaces and whatnot. uh, if someone wants to join the community, get involved, when do you have these different community events? How's the best way that they could get involved? And because you guys have a great community, it's so much fun with your live streams and your spaces and everything that you do. When are you normally doing them, and how can people get involved?
Yep. So what we do is every single week, the hard coded ones are a what we call Moon Monday, which is Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Every single Monday, we go live on my YouTube channel, Squid Girl Joe's YouTube channel, the Infineon YouTube channel, all of our Twitter accounts on Twitch, all that. We also have Infineon Friday, every single Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Same thing on all of our YouTube and Twitter accounts. Really good turnout. We usually have a couple hundred people live and listening. And then we also do spaces in between. We'll have pop-up spaces called Infineon Talk if it's more Infineon centric. We'll also have pop-up spaces called Let's Talk Lunar Pump if it's more Lunar Pump centric. And then we have like on Thursdays we do Lunar Radio with Papa Stonks, and we just have all throughout the week, almost every single day, we go live on one of our platforms, whether it be Twitter or YouTube. We have other people that host spaces for us. We always join spaces like this. So yeah, if you're a part of the community, tons of fun. We're everywhere. We're always talking about Infineon, especially on the lives. Come hang out. We're on YouTube. Our cameras are on. We answer all questions. We never shy away from anything. And it's a really good time.
Great stuff, brother. I love the name Papa Stonk. That's fire. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
for sure.
It's funny to me because I have a big Snapchat account, and the Snapchat name is Father Stonk. Uh, so I can I just love it. But DeFi Sean, great stuff. Absolutely love to hear from you guys and having your community here. You guys are always showing up and showing out. So really appreciate you coming and just appreciate having you a part of the Victus Global ecosystem. We absolutely love what you have built. We always see that you're putting community first and foremost, and we love to see that from our partner projects, right? So great stuff, DeFi Sean. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, everybody. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Okay, the next project for today, give me 1 second here. Gotta pick them randomly. And by the way, DeFi Sean, what you did is you did pin up something while you're speaking. All projects, while you are speaking, you could certainly feel free to pin up something to the Jumbotron, but please wait until you're speaking like DeFi Sean did. Great stuff. That's an awesome thing. Everyone check out the Jumbotron, what they're doing, the Infineon white paper. Let's keep it rolling. So the next speaker for today will be none other than my main man, Shido. I believe Vladimir is behind the mic today. Shido, you guys are always coming to our spaces. Literally every single one that we've ever hosted, I think you guys have been a part of. We always appreciate having you guys on. We always appreciate seeing your community, and we love what you guys are building as well. So, Shido, if you are ready to speak, the floor is all yours.
Hello, Andrew. Yes, it's Vlad behind the mic, and I must say that it's a great honor and pleasure for us to attend every Victus space that we can, and we will do our best to continue doing so. Also, a small moment, I want to congratulate Tango on winning the $50 airdrop. And let me touch on Shido. So what we are a dual VM layer 1 proof of stake blockchain, unlimitedly scalable, super fast, super cheap. And recently we finalized our Enzo upgrade, the biggest upgrade that we had so far, which brings more stability to validators, more robustness to the chain, and it actually brings burns to the ecosystem, like actual live 24/7 burns that can be validated and checked on the burns.shidoscan.net. Every block burns around from 600 to 900 Shidos. So that's how we are fighting inflation as a proof of stake layer 1 chain. On the second major development, we have launched our bridge on the testnet, currently running transaction back and forth with 6 most liquid chains on the market. Contracts are audited with the top score of security. Soon we'll be moving towards the deployment with a massive marketing campaign around it. First NFT collections being minted on Shido chain, and soon NFT marketplace will be arriving on Shido chain. Massive news regarding the DEX. By the way, we have our DEX on our ecosystem. Everyone, please check it out. Check the tokens. Check the ecosystem. Check our environment. Massive news, we've deployed the new version of the DEX on the testnet, currently testing it, and soon we'll be pushing it to the mainnet with a massive upgrade and massive blast. And main thing, we are currently working with our partner RKI on developing the large-scale AI models on Shido chain, and also we are working on the in-house model for the Shido, built by our devs, that should go to the public beta probably earlier next week. And that's basically what I tried to squeeze into 5 minutes. It's not enough, but the best I could. So feel free to visit shido.io, visit our block explorer shidoscan.net, and feel free to explore ecosystem and join our community through the official sources.
Man, Shido, that was under 3 minutes. You must think that you're on a mega space or something, bro. You're you're crushing it, bro.
Yeah, the mega spaces have trained me well to keep the most details in the shortest amount of time.
Hell yeah, brother. No, great stuff, Shido. I don't have any questions for you because you've been a part of so many of our spaces. I know everything that I want to know about you guys, but I want to make a comment for all the listeners that are here today. Shido, they've been around for years. They've been around the bear, they've been around the bull market, they've been around in every market, and they've been building non-stop. I mean, if you talk about builders in the space, which every project up here is a real deal builder, right? 100%. Every partner here at Victus Global, we really see a vision and a path forward with a lot of the projects that we're working with and what they're doing. Whether it's just a meme coin or they're actually building something that's changing the landscape of crypto in general, which meme coins can do as well. Let's be honest. The community is everything in Web3, right? Uh, But no, Shido, I just love you guys so much because you're real deal builders. You really represent what I love to see in Web3, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you up here, brother. Uh, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's keep it pushing, everybody. I would like to say real quick, you know, we have about 130 people in the room right now. We greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. This is literally our first Wednesday space ever, I think. So I think these are pretty decent numbers. Like on the weekends, sometimes we could get 200, 300 plus people in the room, 130 people in this space. We appreciate each and every single one of you. I do recognize that most of you are from a lot of the projects that are speaking here today. So I want to shout out to all of you for helping represent those projects that you guys support. I absolutely love to see projects, communities rolling deep in the crowd, listening in, supporting not only their project, but here to listen to the other projects that are part of the space as well. It's what keeps the space going. We appreciate each and every single one of you for taking time out of your day to listen to what these projects have to say. While I've been rambling, and again, every time I'm rambling, guys, I'm doing something most of the time. So don't think I'm just talking here. We have uh come to the next project. Again, we are picking all projects randomly. The next speaker for today will be none other than VR1 Arcade, combining RWA and GameFi. I think is awesome. We are huge fans of RWA, huge fans of GameFi, and obviously RWA has been popping recently. And how you guys are building, what you guys are doing is incredibly unique. We see the long term vision in what you guys are doing. So we love to have you a part of the space today. If you are ready to speak, the floor is all yours.
Thank you so much. Second time attending and um, loving it, loving these spaces. So, yeah, guys, we're the largest VR arcade in the U.S. 32 headsets. We are also the most futuristic arcade. We have emulator cabinets, gaming PCs, 10-player Killer Queen cabinets. It's a super cool system. We have a VR arena. So most of you seen videos of 8 players playing in the same VR space at the same time. We went with a esports arena, so we have jumbotron stadium seating, VIP seating, and then we have our restaurant and bar. We make burgers and pizza, some very exceptional food, drinks. It really is the most futuristic arcade ever built. 10,000 square feet, and it's in Meridian, Idaho, in a booming town. We chose to go with a small town, up and coming city, to really test the waters. If it works in a small town, it's going to work in any large major city. So plan on franchising the arcade, be the freshest, newest franchise on the block, bring this worldwide. And so we have been doing VR for about 9 years, coming up on a decade in the VR entertainment scene. And we are just started our cryptocurrency, which ties to the whole thing. So we're built on the Solana blockchain. It's not just a token; it's the whole ecosystem, backed by the physical infrastructure, real world adoption, future, and it's a very future forward vision. So we're merging immersive entertainment in the real world with Web3 innovation. So we have the in-store integration, so you can use VR1 token at the physical VR1 locations to buy passes, food, drinks, and enter gaming tournaments. Then we're building our first game is actually a social hub, which will be a digital twin of the actual arcade. So players around the world can actually join in and be inside the virtual replica of the arcade. It's going to allow global users to join tournaments, buy entry fees to the tournaments, win tournaments, play from anywhere around the world. Super cool. We're implementing, we did find a number of partners for AI bots. So when we partner with other GameFi projects that are making very cool games, implement AI bots into those games. So the ability to have solo players train, compete, or practice with AI opponents, and it'll all be built into the VR1 experience. We have our NFT utility and trading, where you can earn tradable NFT rewards through gameplay, tournaments, achievements, and it's all backed by real world value. You'll be able to essentially put your NFT up on the marketplace, trade it with somebody else's NFT if you like it better, sell it and make money that way. And the NFTs will also have an inherent utility to get access to certain games or rooms, or and then they're also tied to our staking. So you get 2x or 3x staking rewards by holding certain NFTs. So which brings me to staking. So staking and reward mechanics. We have a very robust staking, incentivized rewards with prize pools. So we are encouraging long-term holders. Now, what's very important to me is the atmosphere that we're thrown into. You know, we've been involved with crypto a long time. You see nothing but rug pulls and meme coins, and you'll see a lot of these builders in this space are focusing on building something that can actually have real world value. And so when we started VR1 Token, we planned for decades of success because it is tied to the physical expansion of the franchisable arcade. So we locked 50% of the supply. We have certificates on Jupiter. We're doing DAO implementation. And we have a fully doxed team with all of our public wallet addresses on the website. So you'll see all of our project tokens, wallets are all transparent. You can look into those, and you can meet the team. We have I don't see many projects with a pitch deck. We have a pitch deck on our website. You can see my face on there, and you can actually fly out to the actual arcade and meet us, which is really, really cool. We do have a first YouTuber, Up Next Crypto, really, million subscribers, and he'll be flying out here and doing a video with us at the actual arcade and showing it off. It's going to be really special. So, we're building the future
This is
of gaming.
really cool, mate. By the way,
Yeah.
this is really cool. This is Noor from Alvi Chain. This is really, really cool. We are into VR, AR, I mean XR these days, industry as well. We have multiple companies, and we are focusing on immersive dining experience. We are working with immersive real estate as well. We are doing arcades. So the question to you is, would you like to do something like that for 2 months in London? We are going to provide for you the space that we have open in Canary Wharf as well, where we would like to provide for you for this concept around 25 MetaQuest 3, if you like. Just need to, I don't know, book a call with us, send me an email, let's talk about it. I think it's really cool, really interesting. Why not to expand a little bit more than just USA? I do like what you did. So really, really happy. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you.
Yeah, I did see you pop up, and did look into your profile, and our marketing team brought us. We saw you pop up for sure. So definitely looking for partnerships. And yeah,
Let's
we have people
go.
interested.
Man, oh man, this is what the space is all about. Builders building together, making connections, and talking about what they're passionate about. And I love to see, especially in the Victus ecosystem, different projects speaking about collaborations, doing collaborations with others. The one question I have for you, VR, you mentioned a possible partnership or integration with other GameFi projects in Web3. What does that entail? Like, if someone wants to partner or integrate or work with you guys on any scale, what how are you integrating? How are you partnering? What's that kind of process looking like?
So first, it starts with our social hub. it's the replica of the actual arcade. So that's where things can get going a little bit faster than waiting for the physical locations. But what we're building is a world where you can walk into hundreds of locations around the world, and when you go play at these physical stores, you're introduced to an amazing lineup of games that are built on the blockchain, built in Web3. And so, that's really, you have this problem where everybody's building these amazing games and they're just not getting the word out, and they're missing out on opportunity to actually come together in an environment where players can try a variety of games. And so we really want to come together as a community and promote multiple game projects, and get everybody working together in a collaborative atmosphere where it's just going to be really cool to enter tournaments at VR1. We pick a new game every week, every few days, and that it's really going to be beneficial for us and beneficial for GameFi projects that join and get on board. It's going to be really fun.
Great stuff, brother. Yeah, no, I love seeing incentivized collaboration amongst different projects, and builders supporting builders is a great thing. I mean, Alvi just jumped in, and I would love to see how you guys could collaborate. Alvi, by the way, is building some really cool stuff with VR out there, like he mentioned, in London, in different restaurants that you were telling me about. I don't know how much I could say about that, Alvi. I don't want to leak any alpha that I shouldn't be talking
Yeah,
about.
thank you so much, Andrew.
Sorry about that.
Just small hints. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Sure. But anyways, no, great stuff. VR1 Arcade. Really appreciate you guys coming up here. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. I want to move on to the next speaker for today. And we're keeping it completely random. It would be cool to just segue right into Alvi, but that's not fair for everybody. So I'm gonna pick in the random picker, and if it does end up being Alvi, that would be cool. But if not, let's see. Okay, so the next speaker is not Alvi, but it is none other than Peasy. Peasy on ETH. We're incredibly excited to have you guys here. We've had great conversations in the past on our community spaces and different spaces that we've hosted in the past as well. And by the way, everybody, one more thing before we do get to Peasy here. It does seem like a good handful of the projects could not attend today, which is totally okay. But that does mean we only have 3 more projects that have yet to speak. So the space should only be around another 15 to 20 minutes. So please stick around. We have 3 more amazing builders here today. PZ, Merck from Captain BNB, as well as Alvi from Alvi Chain. Incredibly excited to hear from all of you. I'm sorry, a VR1 Arcade, I see your mic is still unmuted. Is there anything that you wanted to say before we move it to PZ?
Alvi, I sent you an email. Thank you. Let's continue.
Let's go. Great stuff, VR1 Arcade. Thank you so much. Let's go with Peasy. Peasy, if you are ready to speak, the floor is all yours.
Yo, yo, yo. So I'm gonna have TK go first. That's Travis Kellogg, real quick. But before that little off the record, off the cuff stuff. All the speakers, absolutely incredible. I'm all about mutual partnerships of abundance with growth and scaling, etc. This is a bit of a personal twist. It'll all come back around to PZ, and I'll explain a little bit later. But before that, VR1 Arcade in Alvi. I did not know you guys are virtual reality maxis. I need you to follow and DM my main account, Rain Raps. You got to trust me on that. All right, you're gonna shit your
Lovely.
pants.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. You're the boss. You're the boss, PD.
Oh man, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. But you will shit your pants, though, both of you. I can guarantee that. And then hearing a VR location in North America, are you shitting me? Yeah, that's okay. TK, hit him with the facts about PZ,
Thank you.
boy.
Thank you very much. Yes, you guys definitely follow Rain. He is the man as it comes to gaming. But hi everyone, I'm Travis from the PZ team. Big thanks to Victus Global for hosting. Big shout out to you guys. Just really quick, gonna get into some ETH metrics. Trading at over 2,800, 15-week high, 14% rally in just the last few days. Every time ETH rallies, Ethereum-based projects like PZ seem to benefit from it, from that capital inflow. PZ comes authentically from Pepe lore, from the pages of the Boys Club, pages 143 and 154. So we're not just a copycat. I wouldn't even really consider us a derivative because we are actually in the book. Backed by Victus. Thank you guys. We love you to death. Just to let you all know, we hold 10% of the supply in the PZ Bank. So study pzbank.eth. It's governed, 100% transparent. It's governed. It's a 4 to 6 multi-sig wallet. Treasury funds are earmarked specifically for tier 1 sex listings, marketing, and partnership plays. Smart contracts audited by CertiK. Team is CertiK audited, as well as Assured DeFi audited. LPs burn, contract renounced, no funny business. Again, backed by Victus. We've got V2 and V3 pools on Uniswap, already available on LBank in weeks. Trading volume is surging. We're looking to go over $1 million for the week. So guys, right now the water is warm. Hop in, party with Peasy because we make it easy. And I yield to my man Peasy.
Damn, TK, man, you spitting bars now, huh? I like it, man. We make it easy with Peasy, man. Yeah, guys. So no, I mean it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. You know what we've done and what we continue to do. To be honest, and I want to provide just a little bit of value here, right? Because obviously with Peasy and me, like my job is to be myself, right? And to be Peasy, what does that mean? It means, you want to give back to people. You want to be the best version of yourself. You don't give a damn what anybody thinks about you, says about you, as long as you have conviction in what you're doing, what you're building, how you're doing it, and just overall being a good person, man. And that's the ideology that we live by. That's what I believe, has us ooze confidence that just bleeds into our charts and gives us massive green candles constantly. And yeah, it's super early. It's super early. What I will say too is, like, I know, like, a lot of these projects, and just so everyone knows, I've worked on a ton of projects, right? CEO, CMO, CGO, all sorts of stuff, man, especially in the GameFi Web3 industry. But the unique thing about Peasy is, and when I was able to come on board and talk to the guys, and I was like, all right, like a meme coin, like how can we really take this and, make it more? Because, like, my big thing is I love finding gaps in the market. And to be blunt, 99.99999% of meme coins are absolute shit, right? There's just whatever. It's like a fucking slot machine, right? Put $100 in, hope you hit a bonus and get a max win. Like, that's what it is. With Peasy, it's not like that at all, man. We have top tier, high quality content. We have music we just started releasing on Apple Music and Spotify. We have beautiful, beautiful animations. We just hit over 2,000 holders. No bots, no bullshit, all real organic people. Because we want to focus on three things: it's trust, communication, and transparency. All of us are doxxed. Everybody knows where I live. I live in Michigan. There you go. Boom. I live in Grand Rapids. I'll give my full address if needed as well. Just, give me a beer before you try to kill me or some shit. I know there's some crazy people out there. But with that being said, though, man, what makes Peasy so special and so unique is Victus. Yes, hands. I'm sorry. Over 5-minute mark. My bad. I'm out. Peasy is the game.
Wow, that was a quick end off there. Great stuff, Peasy. You guys are always so entertaining. I love the brand. I love what you guys are doing. And my question will definitely not be your full address. So you don't have to worry about that.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, we're transparent, man. I told you it's part of the core values.
No, great stuff. Honestly, I don't think I do have a question for you guys. I think the brand speaks for itself. I think it's a lot of fun, really engaging, and obviously, Travis is huge on ETH, as we've talked about in the
Oh yeah.
past on some of our community spaces. And honestly, I see ETH. I mean, the volume's coming back. It's been pumping recently. I mean, just today it hit what, 2,700 PZ?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
it's going crazy right now. So I love what you guys are building. It's definitely a standout project, and you guys being the community leads on it is just so much fun, and it's great. I love it.
Well, can you ask me like any question? Like it can be like even like how's my day going or something?
Yeah, I mean,
or
how
any
is your day going, brother? How are you doing?
Dude, it's going fucking fantastic,
You know
dude. It's a
what?
Wednesday and it feels like a Friday, man. Like, come on.
Can I
It's
ask
lit,
you
bro.
to rap for us real quick, bro? I mean, is that too much to
Of
ask?
course. I mean, it's in Peasy's blood, to entertain and to, rise above, and things might make people anxious. Peasy doesn't know what anxiety is.
Because I mean,
He
I
doesn't
think
have that
this
curse,
was gonna
bro.
be my original question, but I didn't want to put you on the spot. But I mean, you asked me, you made me ask you a question, so here we go.
Oh, we live in the spot. We live in the spotlight, in the spot. That's home, bro. So yeah, how do you want to? Well, the big thing is too. So like here, just provide a little context too. Like this isn't scripted. This Victus can obviously vouch for this. Like this is just right off the cuff, no questions asked, nothing. However you want to do it, you can give me words. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can tell me to make a story, whatever the hell. I'll make it happen.
Okay, so Merc from Captain B&B and Alvi Chain have not spoken yet. Merc, give us 2 random words, and Alvi, give us 2 random words as well that Peasy can rap to.
Conviction be my first one. Do I need to give 2 or 2 each?
Yeah,
Like me and
you
the
could
other guy
give
give
one
2 as
more.
well?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with conviction and belief.
Good words. Alvi, 2 words from you.
Quantum
Oh my god.
and all right. So quantum and blockchain. Let's go.
Let's go. Look, Peasy, you got your work cut out with you for you with these words here, brother. But let's see what you can
No, I
cook
love it.
up.
The word so big. I honestly think I might have forgot some. It was blockchain, quantum, belief, and what was the first one?
Conviction.
Conviction.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys must think I have like an IQ of 160 here. All right, let me try to pull this out of my
Big
ass.
brain in it today. Let's go, brother.
I'm literally because it's all off the top. I'm literally having trouble remembering the words. It's conviction, quantum, belief, blockchain. Correct.
Yes.
Conviction,
You can write them down
quantum,
if you need to.
No, never. It adds more value. It adds more face value here, man. All right. If I forget a word and I say, give me a word, someone repeat the word. I will say that. That will be helpful. Conviction, quantum, blockchain, belief. Okay. Conviction, quantum, blockchain, belief. TK, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. That's the blessing from the Reverend TK. Here we go. Yeah. Every day I'm staring at my position, looking at my candles, facing in my conviction. I'm trying to see the water fall like precipitation, but I looking at the charts getting irritated because every night and day I try to get my come up. I really want to find a way to get my bag up, but I got to have belief in the situation before my money goes away. That's evaporation, but I'm steady in the cave, man. I'm condensating, making money while the haters steady contemplating, because I'm feeling like a physicist turned into the disbelief, but this the realest shit. Because this life is a quantum black hole in the world. When I solve it, the problems that come to me so effortlessly, people always seem to come and say they love me. Why? Because that it's peasy, living a lifestyle with no anxiety. And I'm bringing the remedy. While I'm sitting in the back of the Lambo sipping Hennessy. Yeah, but I put on for my family. Shout out to my blockchain homies that ain't dead to me. Yeah, because we eat Maxis, but we gonna be on Solana soon. See, just kidding, but I might just have to be with the status quo that VR1 Arcades got for me. Yeah, so let me go ahead and finish strong. I'm trying to remember the last word when I put in the song. Yeah, somebody tell me what the fuck it was.
You did all of
them already. Oh, did I? Did I do them all?
Yeah, you did them all already.
Oh.
That was sick, bro. That was
okay. Final line to finish. If you want to get rich quick, to hit up Victus Global. No, you won't make a quick buck, but you will be in a truthful, embraced hug full of a load of longevity while they provide the remedy to go and maintain a new founder's sanity. And when they try to tell you the right decision, just know that they're always trying to put you in your best position. And every night and day when you stare up to the sky, know that Victus Global's got your back into space is the reason why.
Let's
live bullish.
I love it, bro. I love these spaces, man. It's just, especially on a Wednesday where it's like it's not the weekend. I don't have to worry about 300 people coming into the space and being super professional and keeping the flow and everything going. Like Peasy was just flowing with his rap. That was sick, bro. Great stuff, Peasy. Thank you so much for coming up here, brother. Let's move on to the next project. We only have two more projects for today. It's a coin flip between Merck, Captain BNB, as well as Alvi Chain. And the next speaker for today, by the way, it is completely random, everybody. So, speakers that are speaking towards the end, we greatly appreciate your patience. The next speaker for today will be Captain BNB. Alvi, you will be going last, brother. Really appreciate you coming by. I know you went first, you went last, and it's a mixed bag for you, bro. You're like never in the middle, Alvi. I don't know what's going on with that, but appreciate you always sticking through to the end whenever you do have to speak at the end. But either way, Merc from Captain BNB, incredibly excited to hear from you guys. Your community is always showing up and showing out. I mean, I see like so many PFPs down there. It's nuts. But anyways, Merc, if you are ready to speak, the floor is all yours.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Andrew. And you said you're in Singapore, right?
Yes, sir. I am currently in Singapore.
All right, cool, cool, cool. I don't know how long you're gonna be there, but I know last time we linked up was in Dubai. So
Yeah.
hopefully you're in Singapore for Token 2049 this coming year. 'Cause I think I'll probably meet up
Oh,
with you there as well.
yeah, I will definitely be here for Token 2049, but in between, I'm going to be bouncing all around. I'm based in Thailand. I'm only going to be in Singapore for maybe another week or so.
Oh, that's nice, man. Well, enjoy it out there, man. Don't work too hard. So
Thanks,
yeah, let
bro.
me just dive right into Captain B&B. A lot of people don't like coming in at the end and giving a speech because they feel like the audience is no longer, it's already bored or it's over, people left. I prefer to do it at the end personally because the people with conviction, the people with belief, they've stuck around till now because they're really here to do something different. And that's really what the Captain B&B ecosystem stands behind. We kind of have, there's four things. We have our meaning, which is, first of all, Captain B&B is community owned, community operated, and it's a meme cult that was born from a simple freaking tweet, man. You can look back on February 10th. CZ made